Alrighty, just about ready to start. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing well? One more thing before we get this going. Oh no, didn't work. You guys chilling today? That's great. No, it's not working. There we go. Okay, alrighty. Let's get this. Time to get going, everyone. How you guys doing? Oh man, let me just close my door. Hey. Yo, Sensei's here. What happened? Will happen? The Kraze. What do you mean ain't no way? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Ain't no way what? What is ain't no way? We're doing the Kraze today, everyone. We're doing the Kraze. I just have to update my title on YouTube side. And we will be going. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of a chill stream today. A little bit chill. My hair is a mess right now because I got a haircut, but I took a nap. Oh man, I missed turning off the thing. By the way, did you get your Odyssey while you were in Korea? No, I wasn't able to pick up the Odyssey. Unfortunately, the Odyssey wasn't able to be completed in time. Hi, Phoenix. So we didn't get the Odyssey 60. Yeah, so it's an unfortunate thing. I wish I got the Odyssey 60. But all chill and relax until someone redeems singing. Yeah, let's not redeem singing today. You know, how about that, guys? How about we don't do that today? But I did meet up with New One while I was in Korea, so New One was really cool to meet. New One really showed me a bunch of cool stuff. I got to see the Odyssey 60 in person. So I got to see the Odyssey 60, got to play around with it a little bit. It was definitely cool. I got to see the TKL too. So the Odyssey TKL, the Kraken version, that was sick. And of course, you know, while I was in Korea, I had to pick up this little boy here. So you guys know my TKL F1. So the 8.1, the F1 8XV2, the Smoke Edition. So this one is sick. Your TKL should be shipping out, Phoenix. When I was there last, they actually were getting it ready to ship, or like just finishing up on it. So you should be getting it pretty soon. Hi Fede, hi chat. Did you do a Kraken version of the 60? No. So there was a limited signature edition for the Odyssey 60. What happened with that one was that unfortunately they did a limited run of like a smoke edition, and then they were gonna do another one, but someone kind of leaked it, and then they didn't end up doing it because it got leaked, and yeah, so unfortunately we won't see a special edition of the Odyssey 60. But I got to see what they were working on and what the one that got leaked was, and it looks amazing. It wasn't even the Kraken, it was something completely different. I'm not sure if I can really fully say everything it was, but it looks so sick that it was so sick. Like I kept asking it, please can you do this? But he showed me some other cool boards, and there were some really, really cool boards that I got to see. There's one that's coming up too, another TKL that they're going to be doing, and that one I am interested in as well. It's called a Classic TKL. It's a Classic TKL, but it looks sick. Yeah, the leakers ruined us. That's literally what happened. But the Classic TKL looks really cool. There is one version though that he's trying to make sure we can get, but it's not a guarantee. And I will have to show you guys in the video when I make a Korea trip video with like the keyboard related stuff that I did. And the Classic TKL by new one is really, really nice. Like the anodization and everything was really cool. I also did a lot of cool photography, as you know, Gub knows. I was in Japan doing a lot of street photography, and that street photography was a lot of fun. Not one made by NK. No, this is a class. It's called Classic TKL, but it's gonna be by a new one, and it looks really cool. Let me just move this wire out of the way. But yeah, so that was really sick. A lot of cool things coming, honestly. Thank you. I tried to. I just kind of like eyeing my photos the way I like to see it. And is New One only making premium products? So the thing about New One is that they create and make everything in Korea. The Odyssey TKL is expensive, but if you consider the cost of their materials and the manufacturing and everything, they're really not making much money. Like the Odyssey 60 will probably be around the 500 Canadian point, I think, after everything. But like you have to consider is like the cost of materials and cost of everything that they use is actually quite a lot. And he does the making himself. He does the machining himself, like the CNC himself, and the anodization is done by another company, and it's a really high quality ano. So honestly speaking, considering the cost of them building, he's really not charging a lot. That's something that I really realized is like when I was there and I was like seeing all the materials and everything. Yeah, it's one of those things, guys. It's where it's like I would say our conception of like maybe how much things can cost is probably not actually like the thing, and it's his profit margins are like bare minimum. Like he's making like nothing on his boards. So the Odyssey 60 I think is a very, very sick one, a very, very good one to grab. From my personal experience just seeing it in person. I will make a video very soon, hopefully, with everything, and you guys will hopefully be able to see like the Odyssey TKL, the 60, and stuff that I got to see. Unfortunately, Geon's is not in there because like I couldn't film at Geon or take photos, but it's what it is. Geon is currently going through a lot of changes and a lot of stuff right now, so I was not able to do that. But let's move the F1 out of the way. The 60 is a lot more affordable. The 60 is a lot more affordable. The Odyssey 60 was for me in Canadian about $400 Canadian. So we got this today, guys. I want to see what this is. It's a really cool board. Oh shoot, my camera got moved. There we go. Now we can see a better look of it. Hi Shark, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How was your stream, Shark? I was there for a bit of it and then I missed part of it. I'm sorry, I got sleepy. I got sleepy. So, if you guys didn't know what this is, not a Molex connector. No. JST. Oh, Gov, you should go to bed. You should go to bed. Thank you for joining in, though. Thank you for just coming in for a little bit. It is late for you. You should be going to bed. You should be going to bed. We have so many things we need to look at right now. So, we have a lot to kind of build today. Just keep in mind, guys, that this is all from Toro sent it to me. So Kent sent all this to me. I'm just the first person to build it for this version, the vintage. There is other versions, of course. You would have saw Captain build one as well. But we have the EC kit. So I got the EC kit from the MetaCubes 65% EC kit. Yes, so we got the EC kit. We have an FR4 plate. We have an Alu plate. We have a PP plate. We have a PC plate. We have all 4 different plates. There is a CF plate I heard too, which I did not receive, so I can't do a CF one. And then we have the PCB as well, which is going to be their SW65 PCB right here. It's a nice PCB, honestly. It kind of feels like carbon fiber on the back. It's like almost the kind of feel that I get. But it's a hot soft PCB. You guys can see right here. No ABS is diabolical. I mean, hey, we got a lot already. So, we're gonna have to build this out. We have a few choices, of course, right? We have a few choices of what we can do, and how we can do it, and how we want to build it. Forest 7U is... My bitrate? Is something wrong with the bitrate right now? It should be 6500. Is something wrong with the stream bitrate? Because I said at 65. I think 6000 or 6500? Something like that. I don't know. Phoenix was asking me, so I'm curious. What's wrong? Phoenix, is something wrong? So let's put the feet on first. Let's do the feet. The bitrate is 6000 or 6500, one or the other. We're just gonna do the feet real quick. Interesting. I wonder what it could be. Though on YouTube side, it was saying my bitrate's being kind of whack right now, actually. On the YouTube side. So, not sure. Oh, right, I forgot to show my face. Hi. Let me move this to the side right here. Let me make it smaller. That way, you guys get the face. We will do the EC first. So we will do EC first because it's just as simple as we just put it in. And then we can go into doing the MX right after. But it's really cool, guys. This thing is okay. So I didn't get the HE. Is the only thing that's kind of sad. So normally I would have loved to have tried the HE as well, but unfortunately the HE PCB is not ready. So you know, obviously, if the HE PCB is not ready, I am not able to try it. Funny thing about the HE PCB though, I heard is like Gian was just finishing it when I went to meet him. So I actually got to meet Gian and hear about how he's doing the HE. You don't lube your EC? I do lube my EC, but we're not lubing this one because it's a lot of work. Because it's a lot of work. I would normally, yeah, lube EC. I like lubing EC. I prefer it. I know some people don't lube their EC stuff. I personally like lubing EC. That's just me. One thing I do want to check out though is I want to open this up real quick and just check to see something real quick because I'm really curious what's inside. I'm really curious what's inside. Bum, 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 bum. I lube my PCB. Wait, whoa, you can't lube your PCB. That's bad. Don't lube your PCB. Oh, shoot. Can't wait to have 5K point Chen. What? Aaron, no. Aaron, how could you? Yo, Aaron was being mean to me today, too. Why are you being mean to me today, Aaron? Where is it? Oh. How? Yo, you're going. Oh, that's funny. I allowed it. I allowed it. But let's open this up. I want to take a look inside. I'm really curious about what's inside. Wow, for sure. Yo, Aaron was being really mean to me today, and then I asked Nav if he could unmod Aaron, and he told me no. And I was like, wow, that's mean. Okay. Ooh, okay, so. Oh, they only put the foam in here. Okay, so right now, the weight of this board was really light. It feels super light to me. Obviously, this is how they're covering up the battery portion. You can get the battery for this and make it a wireless. And then you have obvious choice of weight. This is not the copper weight. This is just a machined weight, as you can see. I'm interested to see how heavy it is once you buy the battery slot weight. Still not answering. What do you mean I'm not answering? I am answering because of what Aaron said to me earlier. Yo, you can't be this mean to me, okay? That's not right. We're voting him off the station? Yeah, I feel like we should be voting him off the station now. Yeah, so I'm curious how heavy it will become with the SS battery cover. I honestly think we do need it for this board. It's so light. Like, you guys see me? It is incredibly light. It's probably about, I think it weighed 820 grams. So, we're gonna weigh it right here for you guys so you can see for yourselves how heavy this thing is. It's 858 grams. So you guys see that right here, right? 858 grams. Very, very light board. Very, very light. What did you want to see behind the weight? You want to see behind the weight. Let me see. Yeah, so 858 grams is quite light for a board. I mean, it's a full alu right now. Like, there's nothing on it. It's just a full alu. Everything is in here. There's no copper weight, no stainless steel, battery cover. Like, we're getting nothing on this right now. So, obviously, in kg and pound, please. Yeah, that's 850 something grams, 0.8 something kilos, bro. What do you mean? It's 0.85 kg. It's not even a kilo. So, here's the machining. So if I give you guys a close-up with it, there you go. Now, I don't know in pounds, though. What is that in pounds, actually? Let me see. What is that in pounds? 0.8 in pounds. 0, just for sinister. 0.85 kg, 2 pounds. It weighs 1.8 pounds. 1.8 pounds. So, this is the weight cover. Let me focus it in. This is how it's machined. Now, I don't know if the final production is going to be like this, right? You guys have to remember, I have a proto here. We don't know if that's going to be the exact same. So, you guys can really see the close-up right now of what the machining looks like on both sides. You see them little machine marks, the details of it, and the Kraze. How thick is it? This is very thin. Just for nav, I will measure this too. Alright, you guys see the measurements here? This is how thick that weight is. 1.8 millimeters. You guys see it? 1.9, 1.8, 1.9 millimeters. It's very thin, guys. It's very thin. It's incredibly thin. But you have to consider, guys, the pricing of this thing, right? It's only $99. $99. Very, 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 like, affordable. It's an incredibly affordable board. Which actually, now that you guys mention it, we should go check out the Toro website on it, because they have it on their website right now. And we can check out the pricing and stuff. So, let's do that, actually. Let me show you guys the website, and then we can go over kind of all the little things that we can kind of do. Kent is great. I don't know when Kent is doing his, you know, whatchamacallit, his, escape, his, you know, cash grab and leave, exit scam. But, when he does, I'm sure we will all fall for it. I gave him an idea for it. I was like, yo, you should do this. This is the perfect exit scam. I'm just telling you right now. Ooh. I was gonna see him in Oz when I was there. Oh, it's unfortunate. That would have been really cool if you met up with him. Okay, this is the one. Alrighty. So, let's get it here. Let me turn off my face cam for a second so you guys can see all the pricing. Oh, I made this too big. Eat. Sorry guys, I have to resize this. There we go. I have to resize it. Alrighty, let's check out this pricing. So I'll do it in USD for you guys because, you know, obviously a lot of people USD, the central currency. 92 USD. That's just for the case. So case only, nothing. 92 USD, guys. 92. This is the one that I have. So I have the vintage. We have the vintage here. There's ruby red. There's black. There's raw. Oh, the raw. Oh, dang. Cloud Dancer. What's Cloud Dancer? What's it? Wait. Oh, it's a white. Okay, let me get my face back in here now. So, I'm disappointed. Look extra now, please. Okay, we'll start looking at the pricing. So first of all, let's look at what I would build. This is my personal way of building this. No worries, Phoenix. Go enjoy your dinner. Go have a good dinner. Oh, they can actually do the full back look. That's sick. This is so cool. So I have the gold back with, okay, let's do the one that I have right now in front of me. This is probably easier. So we have a Hot Swap MX, $114 right now. That's what it is. 114, and when we go all the way down, there's gonna be extra PCBs which you can check out. Right, so we have extras. We'll take a look at the extra pricings after. Other accessories, we'll check out all that as well, and the extra plates and extra EC components. So we'll look at everything. We'll look at every single thing. That way we can really get this in. We can choose HE, which their HE is going to be 147 USD. That's a very, very good price for this. I don't know if it's going to include switches. I'm assuming no switches. I'm assuming most likely it's just the Venom PCB with the case. So 147 USD, very, very good. This is the RS Dome EC kit, so that's 220 USD. Very, very good. A very affordable pricing in general. And then they have the ISO BS. Okay, no, you can see here. So 228 for the BS domes, 220 for the RS domes. Not bad. I would personally probably build this with Hot Swap MX, and then, or maybe get the HE version. Actually, let's see how much it is in Canadian, because how much would I be paying? $203. Not bad, honestly. Not bad pricing. Yeah, the Venom PCB is gonna be the expensive part of this, the whole thing. But really, the pricing, like if you look at it, it's 127 Canadian, and that goes to 203. So that's about, you know, $80 for the PCB, which is not bad. Okay, so solder PCB 35 USD, hot swap PCB comes 55 USD. So keep in mind. Wireless hot swap with the 2 batteries is 63. Just the Venom RGB is actually 107. So in this case, I would say it's actually better to go with the Venom, like the HE version, because you're going to save a lot more money if you do that, right? So if you get the HE version, it's actually going to be cheaper than buying it everything and then buying that one separately, is what I'm looking at. So if you just did the like efficiency of the math, it would actually be cheaper just to get the HE. Hi Kent, how you doing? You just woke up. Actually, what time is it in Australia right now? I don't even know what time it is. Why does it say monitoring for possible ban evader? What did you do? Twitch is giving me a warning. What did you do? So, $10 for the daughter board. Yeah, the efficiency wise, right? Let me just see the math here. Yeah, it'd be more efficient and cheaper just to get the HE version and then buying the plate separately, or the PCB separately. For sure, that would be cheaper. Oh, so this is all including the tax. Yeah, okay. No, that's fair though. But every country is gonna have tax. Yesterday to work on Kraze? Oh, dang. What did you have to work on? Well, I mean, to be fair, the thing is every country has tax, right? So this is a good budget point to kind of think about it, is that every country, you're going to deal with some kind of taxes. Canadians will deal with about 12% tax. So, really not bad. Like, this is a way for everyone to kind of see. Like, even in America, it's going to be like 11% tax, and depending on your state, some states will be 8%. So, at least you guys can get an idea about how much it's going to cost you in total. Vendor package information, few bits and pops. Okay. So, this is the copper weight, guys. So, remember, tax included for Australia, but 41 USD for the copper weight, which is a very, very good price. I think very, very good price for the copper weight. And then the battery cover will be $29. The only question though. Oh no, I set it to USD. This is USD price. USD. I set it to USD. If you didn't know, your site has USD. If you didn't know, your site can do different pricings. This is the USD pricing. So, yeah. One question though, Kent, is this one battery or two? The SS battery weight. Few accessories to be cheaper. Oh, that's actually sick. That's great though. It's pack of 2. Okay. That's very good actually, yeah. Because I would want to get one of these for sure. Something like this is very, very good to grab. On top, especially if you aren't someone who uses things wirelessly, which a lot of the times I don't actually do. I don't really use things wireless. Not anymore. What's the a carrying case is not bad. 23 USD for a carrying case is really not bad. And there's a foam kit too, so people that want the foam kit can get a foam kit. $7 is very, very low. Most of the weight and carry case will be cheaper. Oh, whoa, even the copper weight? That's crazy. If the copper weight's gonna be cheaper, that's insane. Wow, copper weight cheaper pricing is gonna be insane. I thought this pricing was already very low, honestly. Not bad. Well, we gotta go back to our build. Well, if you take the SS battery, let me just do the math. Let me do the calculator. Dark magic. Isn't that what everyone says in this world? Dark magic? Okay. So if I went with the build that I want to do, Hot Swap MX, just including like the taxes and stuff. Let's see here. With the plate, with a copper weight, with the SS battery, that's still only 207 USD. So Sinister, it's like still what was it? 207 USD with copper weight and everything. So you're getting a Hot Swap MX PCB version with and you get one plate. Yeah, for fully kitted MX. That's not bad. That's a very cheap price with a copper weight and the SS battery covers. Yeah, not as bad as the base, but. And look at that. Toro just gave like, look at that. Kent's just like, hey guys, you can save an extra $10 for the copper weight. So we're looking at under 200 for a copper weighted keyboard with the stainless steel battery covers. So what's the total? Let's see here. If we do the total, let's do minus 18.95. So that's $11. Minus so 29 USD. That's gonna be. So it's gonna be 185 USD with if you get the copper weight and the stainless steel cover with the new pricing that Kent just said. USD. So in Canadian, that's like. Or is SS good enough? But then the SS is only the battery cover. So if we look at it, what is it? 180. 2 CAD. So it's like 250 Canadian. Yeah, 250 Canadian is actually insane, guys. 250 Canadian? That's insane. Okay. Now, for the MX, though, you will have to use this different. I think the daughter board is going to be different. Yeah. So different daughter board, different ribbon cable. Only one complaint that I have, by the way, Kent, this is just one small complaint, is this is very thin and small. This is just a small complaint of mine. I'm just saying. Very small complaint. But it is very thin and very small. It's like, look how tiny it is. Small complaint, Kent. Small complaint. It's just very thin. I'm like really, really scared that this is gonna break. And like plugging it in, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair. It's just so thin and so small. Like I'm gonna have a hard time putting this in. Like I can already tell I'm gonna have a hard time putting this in. Because it's so small. Yeah. So. Oh, it's the same cable on the Sebas. I haven't got the Sebas yet, so it's so small. It's just like my fingers are not meant and built this way. So like if I'm just trying right now, yeah. Sounds like skill issue. Thanks, Alquan. I do have tweezers. I have tweezers with me just in case. I'm just saying. In general, I'm just saying most people would want to not have to do that. Just saying. Low profile and not interfere with the case. No, I mean, that's fair though. I get it. I'm not arguing with you on this. I'm just saying it would be nice if it was a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. But the EC. Okay, one thing I want to do. I do have. I downloaded their little thing here. The Kraze information. Oops. I forgot that I don't have Adobe here on this computer. There we go. All right. So the EC positioning and where to put the. This is the important part. Where to. They have the PCB snap positioning written there. I don't think this is gonna work with this one I think I have to use... So for the EC kit, it's gonna have to be with the O-ring. I don't think I got the O-ring though. Yeah. Okay. So, Kent, I don't have the O-ring for the EC kit. I'm gonna have to get an O-ring. One second, let me grab an O-ring. I should have a bunch of O-rings somewhere. Just letting you know. The PCB snap I can use. Yes, I can use the PCB snap. I was gonna grab an O-ring actually for this, but you're right. PCB snap does work. For a second, in my eyes, the PCB snap. You're right. The PCB snap was gonna work fine. I, for some reason, thought it was not enough space on the top side. No. Just I meant for the EC, just for the EC kit, not for the MX build. For the MX you cannot, and you cannot for that. But then this one I just want to friction fit it in. Let's get this one in. For a moment, I thought it didn't fit here for a second. That was my bad. So if we slide it in. Oh, the only thing about PCB snap though is really hard to slide in. It always worries me. Eek. Imagine not trying and say it don't fit. I just wanted to grab it just in case, okay? I like to have things just in case. You know? Like first I have all the materials with me, and then I go, okay, cool, it works. This always likes to be just in case. I like to have just in case. I'm a very cautious person. Yet I'm a cautious person who loves taking risks. So keep in mind that too. It's a very weird thing. It's a very weird combo. Yes. No, it's not working. Oh shoot, okay. Yeah, this is the thing is PCB snap is really, really hard to use. That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of with the PCB snaps, is just the specific aspect of it, is the fact that PCB snaps can come off very easily, like that. So, let's get it going. No! Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. It's okay. EC is definitely an interesting aspect. Let's see here. I don't think it's gonna... The method for PCB snaps is very difficult. Especially with this whole kitting of it. It's a bit tight. Because it's like friction fitting it, but then the PCB snaps can come off. That is fair. Let's try that way. But I don't think it's going to work that way well. Work very well that way, Nav. With this one. It's too tight. It's a bit too tight to do it that way. It's just gonna be tough to fit this in. What percentage of taxes do you have in Vancouver? It's 12%. We have a provincial tax, and then we have a federal tax on top of it. Shoot. Kent, are you still there? Can you give me advice on how to fit this EC kit in? I don't know how you fit this in. Okay. Almost got this. No, I don't have it because the top fell out. Okay, so putting in the left side first and then fitting it in is actually working out really well here. Yeah, so I did left side first and then right side. Oh, I didn't do bottom or top first because the bottom or top way now, as I was saying, it wasn't gonna fit. When I did the bottom in, trying to push the top in, so when I tried to do what you said with bottom and then top, the top was getting stuck and I wasn't able to fit it in. But I was able to get it in this way. Like left side first, so sliding it like this and then slowly entering the other side worked a lot better for this. I think this is the RS domes. Or is it the BS dome? Wait, I have to double check which domes is that one. Let's see here. Metakeeps domes? Because I need to check which domes it was on this one. Metapulse. Is it the BS or RS domes in this one? Okay, this is the BS domes, I think. Yeah, just from listening to it, I can already tell with how open it is. Okay, we do need to decide a keycap though. So we should decide on a keycap before we of course go into doing the next stuff in the builds. What keycap should I use on this EC build? Which one then we probably will use on the MX build as well. I will do a poll. That way we can do a little poll on the type of keycaps that we'll run. Which keycaps? So I was thinking we have GMK Winkler, we have GMK Black Snail. We also have Kikobo Nichiren. We also have Kikobo Retro Mix Lights, and we also have, what else is there? EC plus PBT, let's go. PBT? What PBT keycaps do I have? 1 second. PBT keycaps, okay. Yeah, let me just grab a keycap set that I think will work then. 1 second. That will actually kind of work from PBT side. Okay, we should do this one. The Uchi Studio one, it's actually being used. Yeah, I'm using that on my actual EC kit. I'm using that already. It's on my EC kit. On my my other one. Yes, I'm gonna I'll show you where it is. 1 second. Yeah, the Uchi Studio Orchid is being used, and it's being used. On my actual Metacubes Metapulse kit that I built. Which sounds amazing. I love this one. It is my favorite keyboard lately to use for typing when I go to work. I love using it on there. So we'll use this PBT keycap set. Oh, you know what I completely forgot? I was traveling and I forgot to respond to KeyTalk because they have new keycap sets that they want to send me and I forgot to respond to them. Oh shoot, that is my bad. That is actually my bad. I should have responded. Whoopsie daisies. Oh man, my hair is like thinning out on top. So bad. Very bad. But I'm taking medication now. Too rich to respond for free keycaps? Bro, no. I just got busy. I got busy. I was in Korea, okay? I was traveling. We'll use these PBT keycaps first. The right side's gonna be PC though. It's PBT with PC. Yeah, they wanted to send me both of their keycap sets, and I completely forgot about that. Nav isn't too rich. Yeah, that's true. They should have reached out to Nav. I was too busy, and I completely forgot. It was 2 brand new keycap sets that came out. Whoopsie daisies. I'll go reach out after. This is a good reminder. Yeah, this is the BS domes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of the BS domes. I'm sure some people are gonna like the BS domes more. I personally, I don't like the BS domes myself because they're more open sounding. So you will get a little bit more of a, hey, Pika, hi Jay. I was gonna say Pika, Jay, and then I just said Jay. BS does have heavier ones, but they have also lighter weights too. I think this one was the... I saw the color. Where is it? I think these are the... Oh, actually, wait, no. Are these the RS domes? Shoot. No, this is the RS domes. This is just a very light RS domes. My bad. This is the 30-gram RS domes. I just had to look up the color. It is the 30-gram RS domes. That's my bad. It doesn't feel like the RS domes. It feels very light. BS does have some heavier ones. Yes. I'm not a big fan of the BS domes though. Just because of the open sound that they make. But that's just me. That's just me. Hi, oh, Jay's lurking, so I can't ask Jay how he's doing. But I'm excited to try out the new Astro Domes too. The Astro Domes are going to be exciting to try. I have them ordered. Yes, the BS domes have a little bit more of a sharper tactile feel compared to the RS domes. The RS domes tactile feel is going to be a little bit lighter, but I still prefer the RS domes over the BS domes because of the sound that they make. Specifically because RS domes are closed off at the top, they have a little bit more of a thockier sound to it. That's just my opinion though. So, take what I say with a grain of salt on that. It's my own opinion. Does not mean I'm right. Does not mean I'm right. Now, one thing I am curious about though is the Venom PCB, like with the RGB. I'm actually really curious how that is. Because this is a 65. I know they didn't have an RGB 65 yet, so really curious how that's gonna come out. But I'm also assuming that that means that if something goes wrong with the current PCB, if you buy one and the PCB is broken, the Venom PCB is able to be reused in this. Right? Am I right, Kent? Like someone can get a Venom MX PCB and just use it? Is that correct? That's the 7. I'm just assuming you need a daughter board for it though. I'd have to assume you have to just get a separate daughter board for it and you'd be able to run it. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, Venom is cross-compatible. But is the Venom just straight up cross-compatible? Actually, could you tell us if it's straight up cross-compatible, or would it be that we need to get the daughter board from Gion? Because I'm not sure about that part. Nope, it's not one. Because then that would also be kind of a important part to note for everyone. Oh, is the Venom cross-compatible, or if, like, say someone bought their PCB, they didn't get an extra PCB, it breaks, will they need to buy a daughter board with the Venom PCB just to be able to make it work with the Kraze, or they're good to just go with and just cross-compatible with it with no issues? That is what I was wondering. All good that you had to get water. Okay, let's try out the MX version. Or sorry, the AEC version. I don't know why I said MX version. Okay, so that means they have to buy the daughter board with it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so they will have to buy a daughter board with it. Gotcha. So just keep in mind for yourselves that you will have to buy a daughter board if you get the MX PCB. No, but the Venom, like I'm saying, like if you break it, when you buy a Venom PCB from Gion separately, the Venom 65 PCB, I'm talking about the MX. I'm not talking about HE, by the way. If you buy the MX PCB from Gion's website, it doesn't come with a daughter board. You have to buy a daughter board for it. I don't think it comes with a daughter board. Let's look at JohnWorks website. Yeah, so when you buy it from Gion, you have to buy it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Their HE comes with it, but I'm talking about the. Yeah, so in terms of if they, I don't think they have the 65 MX anymore. Well, they used to have it. Anyways, let's hear out this EC typing. I might have to move the mic a little bit closer for this one. 1 second. There we go. All right, let's hear it out. Yeah, it's quite nice. I would have liked a heavier weight because the heavier weight is a little bit louder. For example, like this is the heavier weight one, right? Because this is the Aura Stones. Lighter, heavier. Lighter. Yes, the keytalks are going to be thinner, but it's not even just about the keycap too. It's specifically because of like also like the tactile bump is super, super, super light on this one. I would prefer the heavier domes on this one. So if you wanted to get like the EC kit, which I think the EC kit on this one is super affordable, I would probably choose the heavier dome. I think the heavier dome is a little bit better to go with. Just because of the bump. Because like the bump here, if you guys look carefully, you don't really get like a much of a bump. So it's like a very light bump right there. Very light bump. But yeah, I mean overall, this board with the EC kit in it though feels actually really sturdy. I like the weight of it now. It's quite hefty. Very hefty. Yeah, it feels a lot heftier now. Hi Killer, is this some EC kit? Yes it is. Oh, Alex, thank you for the raid. Hello. Oh, okay. Let's just hope, guys, that my stream doesn't die from lagging. Because we've had this happen the last time. So I'm hoping we don't suddenly have a boom, an explosion. But thank you, Alex, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Let me just dismiss the ad coming so that you guys don't get added. But it will. Oh no, that's not what I want to hear. But it happened last time. Last time my stream exploded. When Alex raided, it exploded. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the raid, Alex. Yes, so Killer from YouTube side. Sorry. I always forget that YouTube is a little bit... YouTube chat's a bit hard to keep up with sometimes. But welcome everyone. This is the Kraze time. We're looking at the Kraze today. Probably Annette's fault. No, you guys can't blame Annette. That's not nice. Hey, Annette can... It's probably not. It's my computer's fault. I have a bad computer, and I cannot afford to upgrade my computer right now. Hello, Akabakamon. Akabakamon, right? I think that's right. We can play that, Nav. You know what? Nav's my #1 mod, so what he says goes. I have zero control over my thing. So, hey, it's Phoenix. Phoenix is back from dinner. Hey, how was your day? Wait, he won a Manta? Yo, that's not cool. How did he win a Manta? Oh man, I can't believe he won a Manta. That's insane. I am jealous. Okay, so there was an ad that just went off. My apologies, guys. I thought I paused the ad, but I guess it took a bunch of you guys. But we're looking at the Kraze today, if you guys are interested in the Kraze. We are doing Kraze. Mikey is building the Kraze. Can you see the bottom? Yes, of course you can see the bottom. Yeah, so we can blame Annette. I see. He won the Manta. That's fair, guys. That's fair. So let me give you guys a close-up to the machining. You see the Kraze right here. Machining. This is what the back looks like. I got the gold back. So, we have the gold back here. Alright, now we're running the EC kit. I put in the EC kit, that is. We can give you guys a little bit of a type test here. So let me give you a quick type test. I do not have shoutout commands configured. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could do shoutouts. How do you guys set up shoutouts? Does anyone know how to set up shoutouts? I should set up shoutouts. Nightbot? Chatbot, I think, yeah. Let's see here. Do I have shoutouts in here? Do they have shoutouts in here? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. I'm gonna have to set that up for myself. I will have to set up shoutouts. I will do that. I will make it. I will make a shoutout. But yeah, this is the EC kit. So this is with the Aura Stones. It's with the light Aura Stones. Oh, on-screen celebration. Thank you. Thank you for that on-screen celebration. Let me just move the mic out of the way real quick. Okay, let's build the MX version. So this is something I saw the captain do, and I saw the captain build it with, oh shoot, how did I get this out? Oh, never mind, that was easy. So I saw the captain build it plateless for the MX build, and I'm kind of curious how that is gonna be like, because it sounded really good. There we go. So I'm gonna put the EC on the side, and we will go over the MX one. So my question to you guys, what switch would you guys like to hear first? Is there a specific switch that you may be interested in hearing in the Kraze first? I'm thinking we can try to do this plateless first. MX2A. I do have the T2 actually. I just got them. You guys want to try this plateless with MX2A blacks? Do you guys want to? Question for the group. Question for the group. No cherry. No cherry? You don't want a cherry? Yeah, let's do a plateless MX2A black build. And I'll do a poll for while I get the switches for keycaps. Which one are we put? We have the JPK with this one. I don't have the SW. Oh, I have SW Wild. Because I don't have SWG rubber yet, so. Okay, I started a poll. Did it start yet? Yes, it started. Perfect. You guys can poll. I'll let you guys pull it up while I grab my switches. If I can find my switches. Actually, sorry, let me turn on the music for you guys again. One moment. There you go. Alrighty. Ooh. Wait, you have a Herman Miller chair? Yes, sir. I bought a Herman Miller Embody. It is PBT. It's half PBT, half ABS. It's like a mix. It's a blend of PBT and ABS, so you get a blend of both. And yes, Sinister, I do have Kiki PA HMX. We'll do those after. OA. We will do that after. We'll just do a baseline MX black test first. We're doing MX2A blacks. I only spring swapped them. They're not lubed. So non-lubed MX2A. We're doing plateless just to get a base sound test. Plateless sound test bold? Yes, it is bold. I know it is. But I think with the MX2A blacks, it should do doable though. Sonic. Phoenix. Why did I say Sonic? Guys, today my brain is dead. I'm sorry. My apologies, Phoenix. It's also quite tight. Because it's a brand new PCB, I think it's doable. Well, the thing is this, Phoenix. The PCB is quite fresh, and it seems like it's quite doable right now. Like, I'm filling it in right now, and it's having no issues. Like, it's quite tight. By the way, my MX2A Blacks are unlubed, but they are spring swapped. They are spring swapped to the TTC 24 millimeters. That's what I did. That's fair. You're right. Well, I mean, we'll try it. We might as well try it. What's life without a bit of trial and error? What is life without some trial? Yeah, exactly. It just needs to last for a sound test. No, the springs are going to be spring swapped. I swapped them with a TTC 24mm spring. 24mm springs from TTC. The elastic springs that are available on Unikeys. So, oh shoot! You know what I forgot, guys? Guys, I'm an idiot. There's something I forgot. Do you guys notice what I forgot? And I keep doing this every time, every stream. I'm an idiot. I do this every stream. Split backspace to save time. I pulled a nav. I do pull a nav, but I don't think it's a nav. It's a me. Which stab should I use? I don't even know which stabs I should use. Okay, which stabs would you guys prefer me use? Okay, we have Knight V4 or we have the these, the 4 wraps. So Knight V4 or 4 wraps, which ones do you guys prefer? I have both right now. Knight V4? Okay, let me go grab my Knight V4. Knight V4s. We have a brand new Knight V4 right here in front of you guys because I bought them from Korea. I went to Swikeys pop-up store. These are from the Swikeys pop-up store. So they are very brand new. This right here. What? Oh, Nichiren one. Nice. Hope Nichiren's good. I'm going to report that poll. Why? Why are you reporting that poll? Bro, one person voted a GMK snail, black snail. Everybody else wanted non-GMK. I'm just saying. Seems like GMK is not all that. Oh man. Phoenix is so angry. I'm just trolling Phoenix. I'm sorry, Phoenix, I love you. I love you, Phoenix. Love you, Phoenix. We love you. Just love you too, you know. Okay. Let's live this. 205 G0. Do you guys think I can loop this very quickly, or do you think I'm gonna be slow? What do you guys think? Am I gonna be super slow with this? I know that every streamer, it's the same case. Oh shoot, I did it. No, wrong order. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm sorry again. I've wrong ordered it. I wrong ordered it. It's my bad. Hey, I never said names. If you feel called out, that is on you. That is not me. You're wondering who's slower? I'm pretty slow. I'm a very slow person. Order of operation. I had to make sure I do this in the order of operation correctly. Because I know that Phoenix was unhappy with me the last time. So, order of operation. We want to make sure we do all the order of operation correctly. singular hour I've gone to my kid's game as you were doing stabs in Copper and still doing them? Oh my no. It wasn't that slow. No way it was that slow. A soccer game is like... No way. A soccer game is like 110 minutes. Right? Like a full soccer game should be 110 minutes. Kid soccer game. No worries, Claim. I hope you feel better. Hopefully allergies get better for you. How long are a child's game, actually? I don't know how long a child's game goes for. You know what I'm the most worried about, guys, is the World Cup. Because the World Cup, there's a couple games that are happening where I live in Vancouver. And I have to go to work downtown. And that's not going to be fun, getting downtown. Thank you, Claim. Hope you have a good night and hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. So, I don't know how I'm going to get to downtown and home on those FIFA World Cup game nights. Or during the day. I don't know. It's just not going to be fun, guys. It's not going to be fun. And parking downtown is already a pain. And event parking days, oh my goodness. I heard there was already news on it. And it was like $70 for the day parking. Is what they were going to charge people. $70. Ain't that insane? Sleep in the parking lot. Dude, I'm not paying $100 something. That's a hotel price. I should just go pay for a hotel and stay there. That'd be cheaper. It'd be so much cheaper to just stay in a hotel. And pay for the parking. Get free parking maybe for those hotels. My favorite kids soccer games are the ones, really young ones, where the both teams are a singular amoeba for me. What? Kim Jong-un? Until it... Dude. What are you watching? What are you watching? Hi, Mike Rowley. Looks like I'm late. What keyboard are you building? I am building the Kraze today from Kezewa and Nuxros. Very, very budget build. I think I did the math earlier on like the configurator, and I think with the new pricing that Kent told me, because like he said that the copper weight price dropped, the SS battery weight dropped. We're looking at 185 USD for full copper weight, stainless steel, battery cover, MX hot swap build. 185 USD, guys. 185 USD. Isn't that insane? 185 USD for that. I think that's insane. Insane pricing. 185 USD for all of that. But I do think that the copper weight is kind of necessary. It's my opinion. Probably gonna scoop it if it sounds good in the MX. From you know what, I watched the captain dude build it and it sounded really nice. So I think the board sounds really good in general. Did you guys see the Gion video that he posted? 7U wire of how to install stabilizers. That was a cute video. I thought it was a really cute video. Very cute. My whole family all went out to have dinner, guys, by the way, without me, because I have to stream. They're like, we're gonna get sushi. Are you gonna stream today? And I was like, you have to stream. And then they all went to have a nice sushi without me. I am here. I feel as OEM Korean, I too am required to buy the N license user agreement to build an F1. PC Kraze would be sick, actually. Hey Kent, are you still here? Can we make a request? Can you convince Nuxros to build a PC Kraze for us? Kent, are you still here? Kent, don't leave us. I ask you, Kent, will you convince Nuxros for us to get a PC Kraze? When is your Kohaku come, Mikey? I don't have a Kohaku, bro. I have no Kohaku. I would love a Kohaku. I cannot afford a Kohaku right now, though. I'm currently in the stage of wanting a copper. Why that? Why no Kohaku? Because I couldn't afford a Kohaku. Who here can afford Kohakus? Very, very easily. Except for Phoenix. Phoenix has 15 Kohakus. It's like a completely different thing. It's a completely different thing. Like, Phoenix is a different level. I bought an F1. I bought an Odyssey 60. And I have officially ran out of money. For now. I actually did some math today. I went to the bank today and I realized I actually had more money than I thought I did. So, for now. Just for the month of June. Is that Cherry MX Black Hyperglide? It's MX2A Blacks. Not the Hyperglide one. That's what we're going to build it with. We're doing a plateless build first for this. So I thought I completely ran out of money, and then I realized I didn't fully run out of money, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. But I still cannot afford another keyboard for the month of June. That is currently the case. Not like a big purchase keyboard. Probably a small purchase keyboard is okay, but not a big purchase keyboard. What F1 did you get? I got the 8X V2 Smoke Edition. You guys want to see it? Do you want me to show you the F1 I got? I will build it again probably next week. I'll probably desolder and solder next week. So it's going to be kind of a boring stream next week because I will be desoldering and soldering the F1, but it could be fun too. You guys want me to show you the F1? The Oil Kings, honestly, I don't think are a must-try. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're kind of expensive. Yes, okay, let me show you my F1. My F1. The Smoke Edition. It is anodized. Hi, Keyboard Dad. Welcome, welcome. Let me just bring the camera backwards. This is my F1 that I got from Korea. I can give you guys a small sound test real quick, actually. This is my favorite board at the moment. Smoke Edition. Alright, let me give you a sound test. It's using the Wave Riders. So it's my F1 with Wave Riders. Yeah, it's the Wave Riders GMK Mono, which by the way, guys, it was Gian who gifted me the GMK Mono when I went to meet Gian. So he gifted me the GMK Mono. He also gifted me this Gian logo artisan, as well as this one, which they should be going on sale very soon. He gifted it to me when I was in Korea, when I went to meet him. It's not on sale yet, but it should be soon. From what when I heard about them, they said they would be selling it soon, so you should be able to get those red Geon logo artisan soon enough. F1 is pretty goated, honestly. F1 is pretty goated. I can't deny that. I was quite surprised with how good F1 is. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted an F1 for the longest time, and I kept being told I need to have an F1. I got it, and no regrets, I'm gonna be honest. No regrets at all. We're trying the Kraze plateless, yes. So we're gonna see how it is plateless. Because I saw Captain do it. The Captain did it, right? And I was like, yo, that seems like it's so sick, and it sounded so sick. But Captain did it with a different switch, so I wanted to try it with the MX Blacks. F1 will never leave my collection. Well, I mean, the F1 65 is coming out soon. So if you want an F1 65, it's coming out in July and August. I'm actually quite excited for that. With the Alu and switch to the yellow PC. Oh, the yellow PC snaps. Wait, you got to keep your Kraze? I don't get to keep this Kraze. This goes next to Nav. Nav will stream this one next. And then it goes, like, it keeps moving and moving. Kent, where is my Kraze that I get to have? Yo, we all need to complete the Kent. Kent, let us all have one. And then getting it back, I think. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, but I want the copperweight for this one. I think the copperweight's a must. Lift a hot swap socket and make it. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's so mean. Kim Jong-un, no. Also, you have to understand, Kim Jong-un, I need to understand how it works in the first place to be able to do that. If I don't even know how to solder and desolder in the first place, how am I supposed to do that? The striking red base. Yes, the F1 red was so sick. I'm actually so happy with it. And I'm currently probably lining up to get the F165. I will buy one. I don't know if I should get the F165 or the Glare 60. I think the Glare 60 might be too pricey for me at the moment, but I don't know. Phoenix, are you there? Which one should I get? No, I can't buy both, Phoenix. I can't do both. That's not okay. That is not what my wallet said I can afford. That is not what my wallet said I can afford. I have to buy only one. I just don't know which one. F165 or the Glare 60. Need to buy Mikey a proper solder. I actually have one. Phoenix, I already bought one. I bought a solder mat. I have one. It's just put away right now until I solder. I also bought a fan. The fan arrived today, by the way. So I have the fan. You should use it while lubing? Oh, should I used it? I didn't use it. I didn't think about using it. Buy a Glare? Well, I was thinking of buying the Glare TKL, right? So... Oh, wait, I didn't need to make this one. Oh, shoot. I'm dumb. So I was thinking buy the Glare TKL. So you need to live in the fumes. Hey, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think about buying a fan for soldering because I have a large window right beside me. So I was like, oh, you know what? I can just have like a small fan that blows the fumes away from me and into my window. But Phoenix said, no, I must have a fan. I know I don't need the last stab, okay? I just realized it after 2. Okay, sometimes it happens, Phoenix. I realized it after as well. You know, I can't be perfectly perfect. Oh man, I make so many mistakes on stream a lot. It's so funny. I know. I know. I know. I am slow right now. I didn't read it until after. It's my bad. I can't be perfect like me. I know, right? I can't be perfect like you, Nav. Why can't I be perfect like Nav? Nav, teach me how to be like you. Yo, right? Teach me how to be like you. Also, KVD fans in a very roundabout way confirmed they are releasing a tofu tented full size? Oh, interesting. Is it going to be called a tofu as well? Every time someone builds an MX box on Alu, Mikey has to do another stab. No. Every time Nav streams. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's just who we are. We are people. Also, you have to understand, I'm Korean. I'm very impatient as a culture, as a country. So, you have to understand, guys. Koreans are very impatient. We don't wait for stuff. We don't go slow on things. We want to build things very quickly. We want to get to the end as fast as possible. So, you have to blame my culture for that. We are a culture of people that go fast. Hi, Mike. What stabs do you recommend? TX Type Plus, but I'm wondering your record. Well, this is my first time going to be trying the Knight V4 stabs. I have liked the 4-wrap stabs so far. I've also really liked the one that Gian also recommended, which was the GDK Labs screw-in stabs. So the GDK Labs screw-in stabs are actually very cheap, and they come pre-lubed. And honestly, for the price, I think they're quite worth it. Honestly, think the GDK Labs. I agree with Gian. For the price, super great. Are they perfect? No, I don't think they're gonna be perfect, but not bad, honestly. I mean, you might have to balance it and stuff, but not bad. Especially when you consider the price. You can get it for like $5 USD or something. $6 USD, $5 USD in America. Definitely worth it. For $5 USD, super worth it. I would highly recommend those ones. If Gian recommended them, then I agree. I'm not a patient. I'm so sympathically. I mean, hey, Kim Jong-un. Let's be honest here. We are a very impatient country. We're a very impatient people. Let's see. There we go. Fully in. Yeah, Phoenix, I think this is gonna work plateless. The switches are quite tight in this. It's actually quite tight. I think it's gonna work. Drop test to prove? No, we're not gonna drop this. I'm not dropping this PCB. No. No, not happening. I'm not drop testing this thing. Not when Kent is watching. Maybe if Kent walks away for a bit. Oh, you know, I forgot to turn on the music, huh? My bad. I don't know why I forget to turn on the music sometimes. Oh, whoops, wrong switch. Forgot that I kept things in here. KKB Signet is a good color set. Color matching render has a... is it on sale right now, the KKB Signet? I have the Signet. It depends on what color case you want to build it for. What case did you want to build it for? Like, what case did you want to put it? What color? I think it'll really depend on that, honestly. $55 right now. Okay, for $55, it's worth it. I think for $55, yeah, so worth it. I bought it
for that price as well.
I think it's a worthwhile set to grab.
Especially if you want more sets in general.
It's kitted pretty decently too. Not even decently, it's kitted pretty well. You get like a full numpad and everything with it, so I think that's worth it. If you want something for a sale price, yeah, for sure. I think you should grab one. Shoot, where is the keycap puller? I'll just straighten this up. Yeah, Nav suggested it to me and I bought it and I didn't regret it. Though it's not being used at the moment, I still do have it. It's not being used, but I think it's worthwhile. Huh, where did my keycap puller go? Might need to use, where is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to grab this real quick. But yeah. And you wouldn't have any specific boards or keycaps that they're kind of excited for? There's a lot of group buys happening this summer. So I'm curious what everyone's buying. Have we done taste tests yet? Aaron, we can't do taste tests. I'm not gonna taste test it. That's not what I do, man. That's what Nav will do for you. Schema for sure. Is this schema? Schema? I don't know how you pronounce the thing yet. So schema for sure, okay. Is there a reason why for the schema? Like, did Alex give a sound test? Okay, yeah. Everything I get excited about, people tell me it sucks, so I've abstained for. What do you mean? Don't. Hey, you know what? No. Aaron, I believe in your taste. What board do you think is cool? I want to know. I want to know Aaron's opinion. I want to know Aaron's opinion. Not just like, I want your opinion. Your opinion matters. Metonia? Do you think that one's cool? Actually, I haven't seen the Metonia. I'm very much into Brutalist design, which... Oh, okay. Interesting. For keycap, I'm waiting for next design from Keytalk. I have BCI. I think they are coming out with one, actually. Not even coming... Not... They are coming out... Sorry. That. I lost my words there. They are coming out with one very... They already have two in the works, I believe. I just got busy and I haven't responded to testing it out myself. Board wise, I'm hoping my EM01 comes in soon. Oh, cool. So prototype, it looks legit. That's cool. EM01. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one, Kim Jong-woo. I'm actually really curious which one that is. Maximalist design. I am more on my preference for design for boards is like, I like to have a little bit of signature on the board. Honestly, I regret not getting the Manta. The Manta was a big regret for me. I don't even know if they had extras that were going on. I think I missed all that as well, which I was quite sad about too. I wish I was able to get the extras, but I missed the extras because I was away on a trip. One second. My MX blacks are slightly separated out, so I have to grab the other one. Oh, extra in a few weeks. Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. I might need to grab one. I may need to grab one. But schema's coming. So schema's coming out. So let's grab the keycaps. What do you guys think? You know, actually, I know someone's selling one. How much are they selling it for? How much is it, actually? I don't even know how much they're selling it for. Okie dokie. Let me know, Phoenix. Because I'm really curious how much they're selling it for. Let's do... I'm typing on Nichirin right now. Nice. I actually really love this set. This set was... I bought this set specifically for my plus 84. Which I'm still waiting for, by the way. Still waiting on that plus 84 can't. Oh, the flame off fuzz? I didn't get the flame off fuzz. I should have. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Right now, I need to... I can't spend too much money because, as I told you guys, I'm like super broke after my trip. And I want to save up for another trip. Actually, I want to save up for a car. I want to change my car in this year. The mid 1-2. Oh. So I'm currently saving up for a vehicle at the moment. I do have a car, by the way. I have a car. I want to change my car. Dang, what's up with this Nichirin crew? We got a Nichirin crew today. I think the pronunciation is Nichirin. Where is it? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is the pronunciation of it supposed to be Nichirin? Nichirin. Nichirin. Hello, Silhouette. Welcome. If you heard any ticking from the night before, just pull the stem up and from the teaser and add a little more. Yeah, I think I just didn't have my spacebar fully sitting in it, which is why I thought there was ticking, but I think we're good. What car am I interested in buying? I want an EV because I drive to work pretty much every day. So I'm looking at an EV. I'm waiting for the Xiaomi's to come to Canada. The Xiaomi SU7 or 6, is it? So I'm waiting for that to come in. And then I want to buy that because that's a lot more affordable than a Tesla. I'm not a big fan of the Teslas in the first place, but Teslas are expensive. Oh, and the stop cap. Anyone got any wacky DIY projects going on? I'm trying to shoehorn the mountings. Interesting. Nothing hybrid. I'm not really looking for a hybrid vehicle at the moment because I kind of want to have I don't know. I feel like EV is just kind of something a little bit more I want to go with. EV in Canada winters, but you have to understand, Aaron, I'm in Vancouver. Canada, Vancouver has no issues. Mini update, no word, email on my NV70. I believe the NV70 updates should be coming very soon. Canada, I saw Gion put an update recently where he said that it just arrived at his warehouse and he's gonna be shipping it out soon. So you guys should, for those that ordered the NV70, it looks like it's coming soon. Also, by the way, guys, so one update for those that bought the GDK TKL and are still waiting on a solve for your plates. GDK should be also making a new plate and sending it to everyone. I believe they were sending it out very soon. This is just a little update that I was able to get from them by asking them what's going on. So for those that were wondering about that, at least you have some kind of answer right now. Been wanting to visit BC. I might try this fall season. Oh, cool. If you are in Nav's Discord,
Hit me up.
I'm down to meet people from the hobby. I am very down to meet people from the hobby. I split up some things. Hey yo, Special K, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Special K? Oh, yo, okay, I didn't realize I jumped on YouTube heading to Twitch. No worries. No worries. What is that? Mikey's Discord. I mean, yes, I have a Discord, but I also want people to join Nav's Discord, so... Someone share Nav's Discord link here. Aaron, share Nav's Discord link. Aaron, share Nav's Discord link. Do it, Aaron. Let's see what size do I have with. Do you have to go with this size? No, it's small. Super, yes we do. Freeman Vice ordered the last orange secret 65. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. The secret, honestly, I think the orange is the way to go. I regret not getting the orange. I actually thought, I was like, maybe I should sell my 65 and then get the orange. Ooh. This is gonna sound good. I can already kind of tell this is gonna be pretty dang good. Where am I looking at? I think this is the right one. No, that's not the right one. Shoot. Comes in a week. Nice. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious what you think. I'm very curious what you think. Need a small. Let's do that here. All right. Okay, we did it. And look at that. Plateless worked. We did it, Plateless Phoenix. We succeeded. Phoenix doubted me. All I heard from Phoenix was doubt. All I heard from Phoenix was doubt. I know, Phoenix, I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Finally, we finished one build of this. Out of the many builds that we have to do. Yes, no, you're right though. Hot swap, because you guys have to understand, this is a hot swap version. It's not soldered, so normally speaking, you wouldn't really be able to do a plateless build unless your switch is very, very tight. So Phoenix is very, very, very right. He pointed it out earlier. I felt like the MX Blacks would actually be tight enough though on this specific one. Like I thought, because like it's a brand new PCB, everything. I was just thinking that it could work. So I wanted to test it, and it works, which is great. Okay, so one thing I noticed with the PCB snaps, guys, by the way, with this Kraze, is start with one side first. What I mean by one side, see how I'm putting the left inside first. So put the left in first, fit the left in completely, and then go one at a time to the right. I found this to be the easiest way to make sure the PCB snap fits, and it's easier to do. Otherwise, it's really difficult to put in. That's something just personally I would advise. I am brave. Ooh, okay, you guys hear that sound? Okay, let's turn off the music. Whew. Okay, all right, first sound test, everyone. First sound test of the Kraze. Let me move all this out of the way now, just so we have a nice looking little screen. Alrighty, you guys ready? You guys ready? Okay, let me just take a look. Oh, Nichiren, on the Kraze. Woo. Alright, let's type on this thing. It's quite nice. Like, it's plateless right now on Hot Swap, and it sounds really nice. I'm very impressed with this. Yeah, especially for the price. Very nice for the price. I feel like something's not sitting. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Okay. Is that the right key for the right shift? I don't think it might. I think you're right. I think I got the wrong key. I think I did. I think I got the wrong key for it. But yeah. But not that big of a deal. It fit. It fit. That's all that matters. It fit. This is definitely hard to do. The only thing about this, guys, is that the PCB snap is really, really difficult to get in. So just keep in mind that for yourselves. It is a bit tough. Yeah, it sounds good. What do you guys think? I really like how it sounds. Honestly, I agree with you, Erwin. It would be nice if there was standoffs for O-ring as well. I would love it to have the ability to do both, right? Like you can choose either the PCB snaps or doing an O-ring mount on it. Is my thoughts. But we did the plateless test, so I think now it's time for us to add a plate. And we should probably go into doing a actual build with it with some other switches. So, oh, just joined. Which switches are you using? This is MX Blacks. Okay, you just joined before I changed it up. Anomalous, good timing. Let me give you a sound test before. Let me give you a sound test of the plateless before we go into building it again. Let me just do that real quick. It's a great value. I wish I had it had the O-ring standoffs. No worries, Phoenix. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. I do too. I agree. I think that it should have the PCB standoffs. I think it would be much more beneficial for most people. But I mean, that's just my personal thoughts. Some get to Nux. I'm not big enough to get to Nux. Can I show off the case again, please? Yes, of course. I will show off the case again. 1 second. Let me just get this back in. But yeah, I personally prefer O-ring more than PCB mount. Maybe key snap would have worked okay with this, but I mean it's just my honest thoughts. It's just a bit hard to work with PCB snap. So this is the vintage color, as you guys can see. I have the gold accent back. This is the back gold weight. This is the machining that you can see very close up. So you can really see the machining there. This is the back here, so you have the Kezewa weight, like the logo with the XXX, the side design profile. So with the gold bottom, you can see the weight slightly here with the side profile. Like the side design is actually pretty decently done. It's a very minimalistic design, honestly. But what you expect for the price? Right, it's like for the price, what do you expect, right? Like, this is really great. So okay, let's hear the sound test again. You know what though, for being plateless, it's not as bouncy as I thought it would be. Like I thought it would be a lot bouncier in terms of the feel, but it's not that bouncy. Hey Adept, the front seems sitting a little high. Here, the front is sitting a little bit high. You're not wrong. It's not like fully flat. And as you can see, like from the side profile. In terms of the front angle, so let's see here. We're looking at 20.1 millimeters in the front, and a height in the back of 32.3 millimeters. This board will be under $100 USD and 109 from top to bottom. So what angle is what type of angle is that? I can't do maths. Let's see here. Where's my AI when I need it? How tall did I say the front was? There you go, 7 degrees. Thank you, Aaron. My maths is bad. Thank you. Yeah, it's a very cheap board. Like it's a very affordable board. But as I said, we should go into doing a full build with this, with the different switches, something that everybody would love to hear with something with this. So if my mods wouldn't mind running a poll on Switch, so the switches that I have that we can try is the KeyGeek T2, KeyGeek M3. We also have like the Type R switches, which I know everyone likes. You know what? How do I make mod? You know what? Let me just do it, because I guess. Oh, thank you. Oh, I meant to say more switches, but all good. We'll stick with that. I don't have the Yogurt S, unfortunately. I don't have the Yogurt S. Also, we need to vote on which plate too, actually. No blacks on Alu? Yeah, but we just did blacks on nothing. Nope, we did a blacks with plateless, you know? Yeah, we should try some other switches, you know? Also, what plate should I use, guys? We have Alu, PP, PC, FR4. So, which plate should we do? You know, the thing is, though, MX Blacks isn't always the end-all with it, you know? Sometimes you want to try something a little bit more clacky. Maybe you want to try something a little bit more thocky, you know? Sometimes we gotta try different things, guys. PP plate? Really? Alu plate?
But Aaron, they're not end all. You know? I don't know. I feel like the MX blocks are great. I love MX blocks and all, but I don't know. I could always try something new. Actually, one second. Let me just check to see if my switches arrived today. Where is my Shopify? I ordered the dry camellias. And I'm wondering if they arrived. Looks like not. T2s are cherry adjacent. Interesting. Yogurt S are good. HMX Anya are good. L'Orange. I do have L'Orange too. I like the L'Orange. Those are really nice. I do have the L'Orange. Yogurt S. I should maybe get blue cheese is the best Talkie Switch. Honestly, I agree with you there. The blue cheese V2 are the best. That's weird. Alu plate? Alu plate. Okay, we'll do alu plate then. We'll do alu plates. Let me just dismiss this incoming ad break. The T2s are winning. Cool. Oh, the T2 wins. I thought it was winning. My bad. I have to run. I will watch VOD later. No worries. Have a good night. Isn't this just the same as being a cherry guy? Hey. We do that first before we go into the next switch, you know? We try something. It's adjacent, but it's not exactly the same. Right? You gotta try a few different things. Actually though, what is Nav doing the mode board tomorrow? The Keygig Orange Boys, but the Keygig Orange Boys are kind of old. I actually don't have them anymore. I should probably get them again. The Orange Boys were nice, but I think some of the new Keygeek stuff is a little bit better. You know? Tomorrow is the MW versus GMK versus... Oh. I thought you were doing the mode one soon. I thought you were doing mode. MW, Milky Way's GMK. Oh, is Milky Way's have an ABS set that's that thin? 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You guys should go and follow Nav, because Nav has really cool builds. Nav also has very cool keyboards. And Nav is cooler than me. No, not the full. I don't think he's doing the full size. I think he's doing the 65. Like, I am sending you some of the Torero. You tell me if it is the Switch of the 2020 of 2026. Wait, is the Torero your Switch? Is it your design? Did you design it? And what is it based off of? I wonder what the mold is that you're using. Curious. Wait, is the Euler being shipped soon? Because I know I ordered the Euler from you. I wonder if the Euler is. Yeah, I spent over a year to work on mold and proprietary. Whoa! Proprietary materials? Can you send me 110, please? So I have more than enough for a full size 2. I would much appreciate. Much appreciate. When are they coming out? Yeah, I'm curious if they're getting shipped with the, I'll see what I can do. If they're getting shipped with the Euler. I mean, I do need at least 90, but that's just me. 90 is a must. alu plate with T2s. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still waiting on my SWG Euler order. Ooh. Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, your the space bar is like this. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty, let's grab my Kiki T2. Let's see if this is one. It will be available everywhere, so getting them should be easy. Oh, that's good. What's the pricing going to be? Like 40 cents a switch? Pricing? Kind of like there? That's my assumption. Let's see. There we go. Oh, the T2s are pretty thick. You know what though? This hot swap PCB is actually just quite tight in general. I'm actually quite surprised. Oh, let me see here. Oh, this one's bent. There we go. 0.3, 0.35 is recommended. As recommended MSRP. Okay. Yeah, usually that's how much the switches are, so I was wondering about that. Usually they're around there. But then when it comes to like proprietary switches, I've seen them go for 0.4. Right? So like for example, like the calligraphies, right? The calligraphies are like 0.4, 0.4 or 5, around there. So like you do see switches go above. Yeah, I'm sure it depends on the manufacturer. But like when it comes to a brand new mold, a lot of times they will kind of up the price a little bit. Heard them on a build stream. Someone already got it? What? Who already had it? Jay. Dang. How did he get it so quick? What is this? More dark gray. It's more dark gray. I mean, it's like a medium gray, I guess. It's the Nichiren. It's the KKB Nichiren. I can give you a little bit closer look on them. Maybe this way it helps you kind of see the color. The Kikobo Nichiren. Like you see, this is silver. You can kind of see how gray it is. Oh, interesting. So wrong colors. Send out to. Okay, I see. Verify the quality. No worries, Fede. I got you. I got you. Just so you can tell what color the keycaps are. Because everybody has a silver somewhere, right? Protest is wrong color. It's not a vendors. Oh, right. Okay, right. Proto J is because J is a vet. I forgot about that for a second. I was thinking of a different J for some reason. I don't know why. Excited to try it out though. That's cool. I love trying out new switches. I still need to finish my video for KTEX as well for their HMX Snowfall. A lot of things to complete. A lot of work to be done. I also need to make a video on so many different stuff. So many new cases coming out. So many new boards coming out. A lot of boards that people also haven't heard about either. Hi Adept. What's up? Wait, Adept, I thought you were here earlier. What happened? Give us the scoop. What scoop? What scoop are you looking for, Special K? What scoop are you looking for? Alright, the T2s are in. I was interested in the T2s. I haven't actually tried it out yet, so I'm very interested in this. Been going to Denver Fan Expo. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, nice. This is very tight. Okay. Very tight. Wow. Okay. With the plate, it's super tight in here. This is nice, actually. This is gonna be easier to actually fit in. Okay, the PCB snap is super tight with the plate, which is really nice because that means it shouldn't fall off when you're putting it in, which is going to be much easier. Seeing celebrities and stuff. Which celebrity have you seen? Which celebrities have you seen? Curious which celebrities you're seeing. Or you've met so far. Oh, it's too tight here. So we got that. You're looking at one right now? Who are you looking at? Is it your wife? Dang, look how sweet Nev is, everyone. We ask him what celebrity is he looking at, and he says he's looking at one right now. And he's looking at his wife. How sweet is that? Well, there's no cutouts for O-ring, so I don't think O-ring works on this. It would be nice if O-ring worked on this. I would appreciate it if O-ring did. Which, you know, I think Toro is around. Then Toro, please convince Nuxros that we can also use O-ring for this. O-ring cutouts would be great. Because not everyone enjoys using PCB snaps all the time. Hi, Toe Popper. Ooh. Like standoffs for... What if you modded the plate for standoffs? I mean, I guess you could. But, I mean, in general, it would be nice if they just kind of made sure to make it work. Why is this not... What's going on? Why is it? You're right. That doesn't work. Yeah, that's fair. Why is this side not coming up? What's wrong with the switches here? Is it so tight? Oh, shoot, that's why. Oh, okay. It was two... Okay, so something to keep in mind, guys. As you guys just saw me deal with that issue right now. There's a little bit of space on the right and left. Like a little bit of space. So what that means is that if you don't leave a little bit of space, you're gonna have these keys get stuck. So just keep in mind a little bit of space on here side, a little bit of space on the left side. Ever mod U4T? I'm trying out Thok. U4T, I heard the best mod for it, or best mod for the MX Browns was to do it with U4T and you get a Thok switch. That's what I heard. That's just something I was told. I haven't tried it myself though. Why did this cable come down? Did you guys notice I got a new mouse? New mouse today. Though I think the PCB snap, if with the plate though, it won't fall out though, which is nice. So I think they actually really did pay attention to that design aspect. where with the switch, like, it's not loose and it's not gonna fall out. So that's really well done. We saw Felicia Day, Bryce Dallas. Oh. Hi, Plastic Pets. How you doing? I'm just gonna up my fan real quick. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I just had to up the fan a bit real quick on my camera. Because the camera was definitely a little bit, yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's hear this up. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. They do a lot of testing. Okay, you guys want to hear this out now? Why did my thing move so much? Oh, sorry guys, 1 second. I need to fix my camera. My camera was really messed up for a second there. Okay, let's hear the Kraze out now. Alrighty. This spacebar is quite interesting. Yeah, Ken really does put a lot of effort into making sure every single one of his boards is well done until the end. This spacebar is so interesting. Oh wait, why is my camera? Oh, that was like laggy for a second there. But you guys hear the spacebar? Like, it sounds really. It's an interesting sound. I haven't heard something like this. Yeah, it pops. Like, the spacebar pops. But it's not like it's not a bad pop either. Like, it's a pop that's like really interesting. I haven't actually had a board like this. Yeah, it has some resonation to it, but it doesn't sound hollow. Toro takes care of Nux, so Kent does a lot of stuff. Yeah, the resonation is like really impressive. Where it's not resonation so bad that like it sounds empty, but it's like, yeah, it's a pleasant resonation on this. It's a very interesting sound. I actually haven't had a board like this kind of resonation, where it's just pleasant. It doesn't sound empty. Not nation. But yeah, the resonant, like it's just the resonation is like, it's really interesting. Yes, Kent does his own stuff too. Yes, yeah. So Kent does his own stuff too, but you know, Kent is like managing everything. Kent is a crazy guy, a very crazy guy. Does everything. Yeah, Kent does everything, okay? Kent is impressive. He's a hardworking person. This is so interesting. I love the sound of the spacebar. It's just a really interesting sound to it. Okay. I do want to do more builds with this. I want to be right back though. I just want to go washroom real quick, guys. So, please, if you guys can do like a little poll or something to see what you want to hear next. Either switch or switch or possibly even like plate change. We can do a plate change too. 1 second, let me be right back. Hi, back. Which one would you guys do next? First, no. Let me see here. Anyone say what's next? Oh, my stream is like, huh? My stream is like. First page. Oh shoot. Can you guys hear me? It's lagging. I have a feeling that Neo wants to abandon through space and go with play with Ron. I think so too. Why isn't my stream changing screens? Why is it lagging? Shoot. Sorry, stream lagging. Yes. Stream is lagging. Let me... Come on, please. 1 second. Let's see if this worked. Yeah, it's a bit laggy. I think the stream is starting to slowly die. I'm not sure why. Both? Okay, we're doing both. Okay, come on, stream. Please come back up. Please. Netscape 98. I know, right? The stream is so laggy. I don't know what's going on. I might have to stop the YouTube side. I'm sorry, YouTube side. I will have to stop the stream here. I will put a video up for you guys so you guys can catch the video once the video does come up. So